Is it time for your first steel factory build? Do you want to blow things up? Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Satisfactory series here on YouTube. I've got a simple steel layout that'll give us 40 pipes and 10 sheets per minute. Hopefully this is beginner friendly to follow along if you need. Thank you guys for all the support and help with the series so far. Let's jump into it. Alright, it's finally time for the steel episode. So we're going to start off today making ourselves a nice starter little steel factory. Be pretty small, I'll go over what we'll need in a second. Then we're going to move on to some sulfur research, getting our Nobilisk detonator, start clearing off some of the rocks that are blocking nodes that we need, and maybe some of the poison spires. And then we're going to work towards unlocking miner Mark 2s, conveyor belts Mark 3s, and that'll set us up for next episode, number 7, where we're going to have to expand our power because we are absolutely about to max it out today. So let's get started. So for this basic starter steel factory, we are going to need our first foundries. We're going to need 3 foundries. We need 2 miners. 1 for iron ore, 1 for coal. You need 3 constructors. And 4 storage bins. And then, you know, our typical splitters, smelters, or not smelters, splitters, conveyor belts, power poles, all that good stuff. So let's head on over to where we're going to set this up. I think I had this idea to set this up kind of over, where are we at here? So there should be a coal deposit right here. And then I believe if we set our factory up right, oh wait, no, wrong spot. Here, this is the coal deposit. So right here is where we want to set it up. It's right at the south end of the map here. Let's take our truck over. Hopefully I don't get stuck on any more rocks on the way over. So as you can see on the side here, let me hop off the truck. We are going to need some modular frames. So I'll hop up to the upper floor and grab a few of those. I'll need a couple more portable miners and some iron rods so we can get those and make them on our way. Let's run up here. Come on, tractor. There we go. I'm not going to worry about taking it all the way up. Modular frames. Oops. That's okay. So now I just need some iron rods, which we can also grab on our way over. And we can make the portable miners when we get there. Okay, we're up on the hill here. There's our coal deposit down there. We got our iron deposits right there. Now I believe I'm going to need 120 iron per minute. So we're going to, instead of overclocking, I'm actually going to add an extra miner to our list. Just for now, we're going to go to production. Get 3 miners and I'll combine them together. So let's go to production. We'll make an equipment workshop. We'll make 2 more portable miners. I'll actually make 3 because I want to leave 1 on the coal. I'm going to need that for my sulfur stuff. There we go. We can get rid of that. So now I need to be able to bring the coal from there over to here. So we're going to put in some foundations. Snapping them to the world grid. I think I can go a little higher here. There we go. Wait, did those go lower? That's weird. Wow, can I place my miner from here? Maybe I don't even have to go over there. Super long placement. Now I can't see the node though. Okay, let's go like this. Haha. There we go. Now we just put the foundation back in. Bring you across here. Yeah, I don't even think I have to go down there. Okay, so we'll do one more, and then we're going to switch to walls. We're going to bring this all the way up. And then let's figure out where... So the iron's going to come from over here. Let's place down our 2 miners here. I'll take this guy out first. Hello, sir. Why don't you join me over here? Goodbye. Okay, so we're going to put down our foundations here. Snap them to the world grid. Oops. Put our miner on top of this. Facing it in this direction. So I think we're gonna try and put it maybe about like right here. This should be enough space, I think. So we'll do another one over here. Put in the foundations. Wow, I heavily overbuilt on this one. Foundations are in the ground. Okay, so we'll do another... Oops. There we go, another miner. Let's send that one... Yeah, I'll send it this way. It's not going to be straight at all. Well, actually, here, let's see if it's... Is it better that way? Okay, we'll send it that way. Seems a little straighter this way. Not much, but at least some. I do have my chainsaw here. We're going to clear out some of this vegetation, give myself some more room. Oh, I need to grab the fuel out of the truck for it. Okay, so we're going to add some foundations clipped onto you. Out this direction. Okay, so it's going to have to come up a little bit from where they are. But that's okay. Okay, where's the truck? I need some fuel. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see we went right through the arch. Okay, I don't like that. Let's change that. Okay. I can work with that. It's gotta come. We'll actually just end up bringing this down. Actually, no, these will have to come up. So, but go like this. There we go. Much better. Okay, so this will be the wait, oh, I didn't grab the fuel out of it. That's why. I need that, please. So I think I mentioned it before. Trees will not grow back, but bushes and stuff will. I mean, not through if you have foundations, they won't grow back through the foundations. Thankfully, that would be super annoying. Okay, get a bunch of the debris cleared. Alright. So we're going to go like that. I have to leave room to put a ramp. So those will be for my iron lines. And then my coal comes up here. I should be able to build the factory right here. I actually don't need a ton of space. I'll just kind of fill in some of this area. This is going to be just a basic starter steel factory. It's going to make us 40 pipes and 15 plates per minute. Okay, so what's going to be the easiest way to do this? Let's put in our foundries first. We want both the inputs facing towards the back here. Make sure we got enough room though. Always give yourself more room than you think you're going to need. So here's 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, we need to be filling 2 inputs on these. So we're going to have to combine the iron together. And you know what I'm actually going to do? Is I'm going to combine them before they come up here. So I'm actually going to loop this one over to here. To combine those 2 together. So we're going to put a merger in front of this one. That's a splitter. Merger. With the output facing towards me here. Right there. I can put a foundation in, and then we're going to need to put a ramp. I mean, you don't have to, but this is a personal choice. 2-meter ramp. Mark 1 belt. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, bye. I just started to tumble into some somersaulting off the cliff. So yeah, we want to combine these together. Let's make a nice right turn here. About as good as you're going to get coming out of there. Now it'll be nice and clean. I'm just using my scroll wheel to turn the belt in the direction I want it to go. That should match up with that. Is that straight? It is not. Oh, because that is not in the middle. Okay. I thought it was. Now it's in the middle, right? Okay. So mark 1 belt. Mark 1 belt. Nice. Good and straight now. So now we'll have a line of 120 iron per minute coming in. Now I just need to bring the coal over. This is where I'm going to use a conveyor lift Mark II. Going right in the middle. And bring it up. And you want a conveyor belt Mark II from your miner over to the lift. It's going to be too long though, I think. Yep. So I'll have to do it in 2 parts. Ow. Oh no, how do I get back up from here? Actually, while I'm here, let me go ahead and throw the portable miner onto the coal here, if I still can. I may have to get rid of one of you. Yep. There we go. And then, well, let's figure out a way to cut it down here. So let's just put in some ramps. There we go. Now we can go to and from easily. And continuing our conveyor belt Mark II. Is that straight? Sure is. Okay, where are we going? Don't fall down. I need some safety rails. This factory would definitely not be passing any safety inspections anytime soon. Okay, lots of space. Hopefully you guys can see everything nice and easily if you have to follow along. I'm glad I waited until daytime. Okay, let's put some splitters in front of one of the inputs in these. The splitter input coming from towards me. We're going to put that right in the middle. Same there. And same one there. Mark II belts in between. There we go. So that'll bring the coal over once you actually hook that up to power. And then Mark I belts can just feed in between. So let's go ahead and set these to steel ingots. You'll see they need 45 iron ore per minute and 45 coal per minute. Oops. So obviously that's just a little bit more than the 120 that we're going to need. So we're going to dial these down so that each one only needs 40 per minute. As it is a 1-to-1 conversion, you can just turn the target production rate down to 40. Or you can turn your clock speed to 88.8889%. Now we just have to bring the iron over. So Mark II belt from there. I like to put one right there. So actually we're gonna have to take these lines out first. And instead of using lifts this time, I'm just gonna make this a little bit shorter. So same from this line, I want to do splitters with the input facing from, actually I think we can do it from this direction. And then we'll turn it for the other ones. Just like that. Input facing from the left. Take out these bottom ones. So I'm actually going to grab a conveyor pole in line with this one. Just like that. Clean 90-degree turn. Just like that. Take out this. There you go. Is there a cleaner way of doing that? Most likely. But So the way this is going to work, so we're going to bring Conveyor Mk 2 in between these as well. Just like that. We can go to Conveyor Belt Mk 1s and just feed right down into the machine like that. If you want to use lifts here, just go the one higher up to the 3, and then you can use lifts to feed the machine. It'll be a little bit cleaner. This is just, we want to get this set up nice and easy for us. Super beginner friendly, I think. And so we're just gonna, oh, my truck is definitely gonna be in the way here. And we're also gonna cut out some trees. Okay, clear cut some stuff, made some more room. I gotta try and get this turned into nighttime here. So we're gonna put down our 3 constructors. We'll line up the first one with the first foundry. Where is the exit here? There it is. Okay. So bring that out by 2 spots. Like leave two foundations in between. There we go. 3 constructors. Actually, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap in between these. There we go. Just go with a 2 gap in between them, like that. And then this is just belt. This should be easy to follow at night. So Mark 1 belt from this foundry directly into this constructor. And then these 2 foundries, I'm going to want to merge and then split. Okay, so I just ended up letting night pass anyway. And while I did, just to pass the time, I ended up connecting all our miners to power. Just so I could get everything preloaded up while we finish the rest. I also realized my first mistake I made in the line here. If you go to the first foundry you put down, you're actually going to want to downclog that to be only doing 30 per minute. As I totally forgot, the steel pipe recipe is only 30 per minute. Now, that means the other 2, you're going to want to turn back to 100% so that they take 45 each. That'll be 90 plus 30 will be 120 each per minute. So that'll balance itself out. Now, what you're going to want to do here, and the reason that you're going to do a merger, and that you're going to merge these and then split them again, is just so it kind of balances out feeding the lines here. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take a merger, put it in between these 2 foundries. Actually, you know what? No, let's do it this way. Let's do merger in front of this output. Mark 1 belt. Mark 1 belt going to the other one. There we go. So that's going to combine into 90. So I'm going to put a splitter right in front of it. What about the middle? I'm going to be Mark 2 belt into that splitter. And then you can go back to Mark 1 belts to feed these machines. So this one on the far right, you're going to set to do steel beams, and it's going to take 60 steel ingots per minute. It's going to give you 15 steel beams. Now we're going to connect this machine up here, which will back up to feed this one. This one is going to do steel pipes. Sorry, this one's going to do steel pipes at 20 per minute. And it takes 30 steel ingot per minute. So 30 plus the other 60 is 90. These are outputting 90. So that's perfect. And honestly, that's the steel line, aside from adding the storage here, which I'm going to need just a little bit more room out off the end here. Move the tractor forward a little ways. There we go. Put in one more line of foundations. Just do one more just so you guys have plenty of room. So for the steel beams, we're going to do 1, 2 storage containers. I actually realized I miscounted when I was giving you guys a list here. So I'm going to want a splitter coming out from this machine. Input facing the constructor. Mark 1 conveyor belts. There we are. Now for these ones, I'm actually going to... Actually, yeah, so let's... Maybe I didn't miss. Let's go... Storage container in front of you. Actually, I don't want to do this. I'm going to have to merge and split them, right? So let's go merger, output facing towards the storage. Mark 1 conveyor belts. And then I'm going to... Oh, wait. Had to take a sip of coffee because I just realized what I was doing. We'll just go like this. One storage bin for that one. Where's the... There it is. I had one storage bin for that one. There we go. Man, I almost overthought the heck out of that. Okay, so this is our basic steel setup. Throw up a little lookout tower so you guys can see better. Where's the ladder? There it is. Okay, there we go. So we have our 3 foundries feeding into 3 constructors, 2 doing pipes, 1 doing steel beams. So we'll have 2 storage bins for steel beams, 2 storage bins for steel pipes. Our 2 miners feeding in all our iron, and our 1 miner over there feeding in all our coal. So now we just have to hook some of these up to power. I'm not setting this up just as cleanly as I did the other ones because this is a very temporary factory. This is really just to carry us through for the next couple tiers and get ourselves set up until we can make a much larger version of this. So let's go ahead and connect these up to power. Sir, you are in my way. I'll just hop down here. Where's the connectors for these? They're on the front? Okay. We're gonna go 1. Actually, wait. We'll bring it out a little bit. Just to give ourselves some room to play with. Why can't I put a power pole here? There we go. Was being weird. I'll put the power poles in first, I guess. Oh, I don't have cable. That's why. I was like, why can't I do this? Okay, let's go run and grab some cable really quick. Okay, let's hook up some cables. There we go. Get these foundries going. So as usual on any manifold line, we're going to want to let these start to get backed up first. I'm going to be in and out for the first couple minutes. As you can see, we're already starting to put out some steel beam or some steel ingots. So I'll let those do their thing. I'll let those get backed up a little bit. And then I'll just start to add in some power poles here. I'm going to run this one over and then I'm just going to disconnect the line for now. Because I don't want these to be powered on. We're going to power line. Oh, that's all the power we need. See, I'm just going to wait to power these on. But these get backed up a little bit more. So they don't just keep going in and out. Let me go run down and grab some coal from our portable miner here. Take this wonderful slide I built on the side. Okay, we need that for our sulfur. Actually, I might as well just take this. Pick up the miner. And we'll take it over to a sulfur deposit. Okay, are these starting to get backed up a little bit better now? Yeah, it's taking a few minutes. That's why I always like to downclock the first one, so that this backs up much faster in the line and sends everything down further. Oh, my power line was clipping there. Okay, they have at least stopped outputting, and now they're just going to start backing everything up. We can take down this tower. Okay, that's basically the starter steel factory. I know we haven't fired it up completely, but we'll just tick that off the list for now. And then we can start moving into our sulfur research. Now, while we're over here, I think I'll head on over to the sulfur deposit I know is actually close by. We can scan again for it. See if that's actually... I think it's over there is the closest one. I might be wrong. Nope, there it is. Okay. So we're going to head on over there. We're going to throw down the portable miner on top. And by the time we come back here, everything should be ready to fire this up. Actually, can I fire it up now? No, not quite yet. Okay. So by the time we get back over here, we should be able to connect this all together. It'll be at 100% efficiency. Let's just run on over to that sulfur deposit there. I think there was actually one a little bit closer. It's just on the edge of the pink forest, if I remember correctly. So we're going to head on over there, and we're going to get ourselves a little bit of sulfur. Okay, here we are. It was right at the edge of the pink forest. I'll show it to you on the map if you guys need it. It's just on the back side of this horseshoe rock here, which is right where our one coal deposit is that's feeding our power plant there. So it's really, I mean, you can even see the space elevator from here. So this is just a normal node. We're going to go ahead and throw down the miner, or portable miner on top of it. So we can mine a little bit of it up. I'll let this fill up to about 100, and that should be enough to at least unlock the tree and make a few things what we're going to need. And then we'll set up a more... we don't have the power or anything to set up an actual miner on here yet, so... Actually, you know, maybe we'll just make a couple of these. Alright, what's better than one miner? 4. So I might just throw in a couple more together. Make our job a little easier here. Plus, when we come back, that means there'll be 400 ready to go. Okay, back here at the starter steel factory, I ended up grabbing about 150 sulfur before I left. These are all backed up, so now we should be able to connect this power in. And our starter steel factory will be good to go. Now, before I leave here, I'm just going to grab a few of the steel pipes and steel beams that we end up creating, so that we can do a little bit of research, or not research, but tier progression and unlocking a few things. But we're also going to be doing our sulfur research and our Nobelisk, and then finally things go boom. So here we go. We got our steel pipes coming out now, our steel plates. This is going to be great. These are what you use for making conveyor belt Mark III, so we're going to need quite a few of these. Pipes are used a lot in the tier progression, so we're going to need quite a few of those as well. Everything appears to be running smoothly. We are at our tippy top maximum power usage. We have 12, not even 12 megawatts. I have 11.3 megawatts of power left over. So I guess you could say I did end up calculating this out pretty well to use as much of that 600 megawatts of power as we possibly could to get us as far as we could. So let's go ahead and grab some pipes, grab some beams, and we're gonna get on out of here. Truck needs a radio. Imagine the tractors and trucks in this game had radio stations, kind of like Grand Theft Auto does. Although then I would just end up doing what I do in Grand Theft Auto, spend hours just driving around listening to the radio. Oh yeah. Pulled a front endo on that too. Okay, so now that we're back, let's see what sort of stuff we can do in the hub terminal. So for advanced steel production, that's our miner Mark II. We'll do that at the end of the episode because we're gonna need 200 steel pipes for that. We'll have to go around collecting a few things. Expanded power infrastructure, I won't worry about it until next episode. Hypertubes as well, we can do next episode. We're gonna need encased industrial beams. Those we're gonna have to put together a few by hand just for now. And I'm thinking maybe episode 8, we'll do an encased industrial beam factory where we take our first stab at doing a logistics floor. The very first one I'm going to want to unlock between the first two I want to do, though, as I should say, is advanced steel production and logistics Mark III. The blueprints are also really going to be very handy, but we're probably going to be waiting a few episodes to dive deep into that one. So for now, we're over at our MAM tree. We're going to go into the sulfur. We are going to see what we need to research still. We got black powder finished. If I go grab some modular frames, I can do experimental power generation. And I need to make some black powder to do the Noblisk detonator. So we need pipes, black powder, cable, and modular frames. Now, you can't actually make black powder by hand. So what we're going to have to do, and thankfully we have just a tiny bit of power left over. So let me throw an assembler just here really quick. Black powder. We're going to hand feed this. Okay, there we go. Hand feeding coal and sulfur into the assembler for black powder. And while that's going, let's go grab the other things we needed, which was pipes, modular frames, and cables. All right, back at base, we've got 92 black powder already. So let's go over here to the MAM, go to our sulfur tree, so we can do our experimental power generation. It gives us access to compacted coal, as well as turbo fuel. Now, in order for unlocking the Noblisk detonator, we needed 50 black powder, 100 steel pipes, and some cables. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock that right now. I won't be able to do this right now. That'll give us an extra hand slot. We have 3 right now, but 4 is gonna be great. That'll allow us to equip everything and the Noblisk detonator as well. So that's all the sulfur research we can do for now. Check that off our to-do list. Let's go ahead on over to our, I believe we need an equipment workshop to make the Noblisk detonator. I don't think I actually have one of those up here. There's the Nobilisk. There's the Nobilisk detonator. So what am I going to need? An object scanner. Okay, I don't have one of those yet. Need screws. I think I have screws in this box right here, actually. Thank you, Satisfactory. That was very helpful of you. So we got to make one object scanner. Oops. Pressing too many buttons. Make an Obelisk detonator. And then let's make a few Nobelisks as well. I think I needed... Did I need 200 steel pipes for something? Alright, the advanced steel production. I'm actually going to go ahead and select that right now, just so we can throw a few things in. There we go, we're getting started on that. So now we have, let's go ahead and equip it. We've got our Nobilisk detonator. So I believe I have to left click once to load one. Now let's go test this out. This is technically Nobilisk and things go boom all in one. Let's try out one of the poison spires down there. Now, if you just quickly left click, it'll just place it on the ground in front of you. But if you hold left click down, you'll see the bar go up in the middle of the screen there. And you'll hold it down to throw them. Just like that. And then right click makes it explode. Nice. See, that's why I gotta take them out, because they hurt me. Oh, a world of opportunities awaits us now. Can I, like, explode them mid-flight, I wonder? Yes, but don't do that, because then they don't... It didn't blow up on what I wanted it to. There we go. Nice, so much more space. Okay, so let's take off Nobilisk. I'm not going to take off things go boom yet because I actually have a couple intentional things I want to take out. So, if you remember, there is a Caterium that needs to be cleared off back down here somewhere. There it is. And we're going to want to clear this off because once we get the new power set up in the next episode, we can actually finally build a quickwire factory. Oh, I guess you can also press R to load one as well. I just use left click. So let's head on down to this Caterium node that we know is blocked off by a boulder. See if we can throw it that far. Ugh. That was actually too far. Okay. How about that? Nailed it. What a throw. Okay, so that's the Caterium uncovered. Now, there's one more thing that I want to uncover. And it's going to require a little bit of an adventure. So it's where we're going to be doing our next episode, which is going to be... I don't really know what it's called. Is it called like the Jungle Waterfall? I'm not 100% sure on the name on it. It's this pool. I think we've been over there before. There's this little pool over here that is more than capable of handling a nice coal factory setup. There's 4 coal nodes actually right here. They're all normal, but you can just combine them together to feed the factory. But I believe 2 of them are covered up, so we're gonna have to go blow the boulders off the top, and that'll get us ready for next episode. I may also do some cutting of trees and everything while we're down over there, or I may just save that for the next episode, and we'll do an all one build episode. And that was terrible English. By that I mean the entire episode will just be based around the one build. Whee! Sploosh. That was weird. I was swimming in the air. Okay. Now I know these are actually I've found out these are actually randomized. So when I see these, they may not be the same ones for you guys. Now, the only problem I've run into, and this is the first time I think I've ever seen this happen over here. This is actually a uranium deposit. So this will hurt me if I go too close to it. So hopefully the Nobelisks can destroy it. I'm not sure if they can. They cannot. Okay, so we're just going to have to make sure we stay away from that little area right there. Thankfully, it's not out here because this is where we're actually going to be building. Yeah, this is where we're going to be spending the entirety of the next episode. Building out a new coal power plant so we actually have more power to build the rest of our factories with. So the coal deposits are actually just back over here in the trees. This is why I'm going to end up doing a lot of clear cutting once we come over here again. But just to start it off with, I wanted to make sure that the deposits are actually uncovered. I believe 2 of them are already ready to go. That would be these 2. And then the other 2 were over here. Blocked by that boulder. We'll throw 1 on there. Where was the other one? This is it, right? Okay, so it's only the one that's blocked. I thought it was 2. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, I forgot you can, realistically, you can clear cut with Nobelisks as well, so. I'm just gonna throw that on there. Say goodbye to all those trees. That is much faster. Oops, that was a terrible throw. There we go. This will just make my working area a little bit cleaner. And the other 2 were back here. Just deletes half the trees. Wow. Who needs a chainsaw? Excuse me. Right in the face. Right in the face. Sorry about that. It's like sticky grenading people in Call of Duty. Well, that's an easy way of dealing with those guys. There's another one down here, isn't there? Oh, if you move when you're throwing it, it really throws off where you're actually aiming. There we go. I didn't see you over there. My last one. Worth it. Okay, so we got a good area cleared up. Things go boom. I think that qualifies as taking that off now. So yeah, this is where we're going to have our new coal power plant set up. And I believe if I do it correctly, it should give us an extra 2,400 megawatts of power. 2,400. That is way more than we're only making 600 at the moment. So let me throw a little storage bin out here. Just so I can leave some things. Let's leave anything that I'm going to need. So we can grab all this back at base. Cables, concrete. Those can stay. I don't think any modular frames for anything. I'll leave 50 just in case. Leave some rods. Oh, I have one obelisk left. This is the last one. Who wants it? Who wants the smoke? There's another one near this one, wasn't it? Or did I kill him already? I might have killed him already. Nope. Someone's here. Where are you at? There you are. Hello, sir. Oh my god. He just blew up that obelisk as I was throwing it at him. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen happen in this game. Things definitely go, but that was the most well-used last obelisk. Okay, let's head back to base now. We're going to be coming towards the end of the episode for today. We're going to get our miner Mark IIs. I'm so excited. Actually, it depends on how much stuff is banked up while we're gone. Might be able to do miner Mark IIs and conveyor belt Mark IIIs. I mean, either way, that's how we're going to start off the next episode is unlocking a bunch of the stuff from the hub. Okay, collection run completed. Let's go ahead and unlock a few things. Let's throw our rotors in there. All our copper wire. And before we send this off, to see if there's anything else we can do. Might be able to get in Logistics Mark III. We certainly can. We'll throw in their steel beams, the pipes, the concrete. We'll hit our big red button. Same thing for advanced steel.
Logistics.
Excuse me, ma'am. There we go.
Milestone reached.
Oh, I didn't even skip that one. She's just like, I'm not going to tell you this time. So, in order to make miner Mark IIs, you will need encased industrial beams. Hence why in episode 8, we're going to make a encased industrial beam factory. At least a starter one. I should be able to make those by hand for now. And we can potentially swap out some of our overclocked miners and save ourselves just a little bit of power. So, it looks like I only had enough to make 10 encased industrial beams for now, so we'll only be able to make one. Also have to grab some modular frames and make a couple portable miners. So I only need to make one because when we dismantle the other miner, it's going to give us one back. So now we'll just run over here. We'll grab some modular frames from our modular frame factory. 100% efficiency, by the way. We'll head on upstairs here. I recently emptied this out, so that's why there's not much in here. But that's more than enough to put together our miner Mark II. So we're only going to be able to put together one for now. So we're just going to go like this. Delete that one. Miner Mark II in its place. Connect those back up like that. Connect it into power. And then that shouldn't cause too much of a hiccup issue. That auto-saved it though. There we go. Without any overclocking, this can now put out 120 parts per minute. Which thankfully dials down our power usage just enough to our maximum consumption. It is now 595. We're sitting just under 600. So we can take Miner Mark II off our to-do list. I just want to do a comparison. I'm not actually sure. So this uses 12 megawatts of power without being overclocked. This uses 12.5 megawatts of power being overclocked. So I'm saving 0.5 megawatts of power. Excellent. I genuinely thought that would have been a better ratio, but I guess not. I think that might be a good place to end off this episode. This episode might end up being a little bit shorter of a one than usual, but we were working within the confines of not a lot of power left over. And realistically, it was more of a preparation episode for our first, I guess you could call it, bigger project, where we're going to need 32 coal refineries, 9. How many water constructors? I have it written down here somewhere. Me preparing for you guys. 32 coal plants, 12 water extractors, 32 splitters, marks 1, 2, and 3 belts, and some mergers. It's going to be quite a build to put together. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you, as I always say, I appreciate you guys being here for another episode. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for all the new subs and the new comments on every episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one.